The news began as a whisper on Pacific winds. Now, it's a reality shaking Asia's security order. The Philippines is in advanced talks to acquire decommissioned Asagiri-Class destroyers from Japan. This isn't just a military upgrade. It's a bold shift from coastal defense to projecting real naval power. For decades, the Philippine Navy relied on aging hand-me-downs. Japanese-built destroyers, even older models, are a quantum leap. These multi-role warships will alter the tactical balance in the South China Sea, responding directly to relentless gray zone pressure. The deal deepens the Japan-Philippines partnership, empowering Manila and reinforcing a free, open Indo-Pacific. For Filipino sailors, it's a source of pride and a challenge. New ships mean new training, doctrine, and logistics. This is Manila drawing a line in the water, signaling it will no longer be a passive observer. A nation once seen as a strategic lightweight is now picking up a heavier sword to defend its home. Acquiring Asagiri-class destroyers is a masterstroke of strategy for the Philippines, at the heart of great power competition. The West Philippine Sea has seen years of harassment and coercion. This move is Manila's answer. It's a calculated deterrent, raising the cost of aggression and signaling a desire for greater self-reliance, even as the U.S. alliance remains vital. Japanese destroyers diversify Manila's arsenal and deepen regional security ties, allowing the Philippine Navy to patrol more robustly. This strengthens the alliance with the U.S. by making the Philippines a more capable partner. The acquisition sends a message to ASEAN. Smaller nations can resist coercion and build credible defenses. The Asagiri-class under a Philippine flag becomes a symbol of regional resilience and sovereignty. By investing in naval power, Manila ensures its voice is heard in shaping the Indo-Pacific's future. The destroyers are more than weapons, they're tools of statecraft, lending weight to diplomatic and legal claims. Manila is no longer a pawn, but an active player with agency and interests. The Asagiri-class destroyers, though not new, are a leap forward for the Philippine Navy. Built for anti-submarine and anti-surface warfare, they're larger and more robust than any current Philippine ship. Their endurance, helicopter capability, and Cold War heritage make them ideal for patrolling vast, contested waters. Well maintained by Japan, these ships, and the likely support package, will transform Philippine naval culture and readiness. With superior sensors and range, the Asagiri-class enables persistent presence in disputed areas, introducing credible anti-submarine capability. Their arrival forces adversaries to rethink their strategies in the South China Sea. Symbolically, a Japanese-built destroyer under Philippine colors signals a powerful partnership and a coalition ready to defend maritime order. These ships are gray-hulled diplomats, embodying a united front among maritime democracies. The Asagiri-class is a game-changer for the Philippine Navy's combat power. Its integrated combat direction system fuses sensor data, giving commanders a real-time tactical picture, a generational leap from manual plotting. Armed with Harpoon anti-ship missiles, Sea Sparrow air defense, and Phalanx CIWS, these ships offer layered protection and offensive reach. Their true strength is anti-submarine warfare. Advanced sonar, AS-ROC launchers, and helicopter support make them formidable in deep waters. Modernized by Japan, the transferred ships will feature upgraded fire control, radars, and electronic warfare suites. There's potential for further upgrades with Japanese or U.S. help, keeping the ships relevant for years. The Asagiri-class is not just hardware, it's a platform for growth, evolving with the Philippine Navy's needs. This acquisition brings the Philippines into the era of networked, multi-mission naval warfare. It's a leap from coastal patrols to credible blue water operations. The Japan-Philippines security partnership is reshaping the Indo-Pacific. Both are maritime democracies, dependent on open sea lanes for survival. Any threat to these waters is existential for Japan. The partnership has grown from economic aid to Coast Guard vessels, surveillance aircraft, and now major warships. This reflects a shared threat perception and commitment to collective security. Supported by the U.S., this mini-lateral alliance strengthens the broader regional network, creating a resilient web of deterrence. Shared democratic values and commitment to international law, especially UNCLOS, underpin this cooperation. The Asagiri transfer is more than a sale. It's solidarity between two nations defending their way of life. Together, they're building a security architecture that complicates any aggressor's calculations. Japan's transfer of destroyers is a strategic move, reflecting its shift to a more proactive security role. Tokyo knows its security starts far from home. Stability in the South China Sea is vital for Japan's economy. By arming the Philippines, Japan builds forward defense and strengthens partners without provoking the region. It's cost-effective, less controversial than remilitarization, and helps maintain the status quo without direct Japanese deployment. This policy also counters China's influence, showing Japan as a reliable security partner. The move boosts Japan's diplomatic clout and signals its emergence as a leading Indo-Pacific power. Providing destroyers is a statement. Japan is ready to share responsibility for regional security. It's a sophisticated use of industrial and strategic power to shape Asia's future. Picture late 2026. The BRP Andres Bonifacio, once an Asagiri-Class destroyer, now sails under the Philippine flag in the West Philippine Sea. On the bridge, Filipino officers monitor advanced sensors, gaining real-time awareness never before possible. An alert, a foreign warship is detected. The destroyer moves to intercept, its presence alone a powerful deterrent. The game has changed. Philippine sovereignty is asserted by credible force. Later, the crew conducts anti-submarine drills, deploying sonar and helicopters, capabilities once unimaginable for Manila. The underwater domain is now contested, complicating any adversary's plans. The destroyer is the hub of multi-dimensional naval power, not just a surface ship. Networked with other assets and allies, it stands as a symbol of national resolve and professionalism. Its patrols remind all that these waters are sovereign, not a vacuum for the powerful. The Asagiri-Class is now a daily assertion of Philippine presence and pride. The Philippines' acquisition of Asagiri-Class destroyers will send shockwaves through the region. The U.S. will welcome a stronger ally, seeing it as a step toward greater burden sharing and alliance credibility. China will protest, but behind the rhetoric, its planners must now account for a more capable Philippine Navy. Within ASEAN, nations like Vietnam and Malaysia will quietly support Manila's move, seeing it as a model for resisting coercion. Other regional powers, Australia, India, South Korea, will view this as a boost for a rules-based order. The transfer is part of a broader trend regional states building a resilient security network, independent yet complementary to the U.S. The Indo-Pacific is becoming more multipolar and strategically complex. The Asagiri-Class is a catalyst for a new balance of power. The Asagiri-Class marks a new era for the Philippine Navy, a catalyst for transformation. These ships demand new training, logistics, and infrastructure, spurring overdue modernization across the fleet. They'll form the core of future surface action groups, operating with new frigates and patrol vessels. Experience with these destroyers will guide smarter acquisitions and strategy for decades. A more capable Navy means greater regional stability and a stronger deterrent against aggression. Disputes are more likely to be resolved through diplomacy, not force. The Asagiri-Class is a tool for peace, guaranteed by strength and resolve. In Asia's maritime competition, this is a pivotal moment, the awakening of a maritime nation and a shift in regional power. The steel hulls of the Asagiri-Class, under a new flag, symbolize a future shaped by all Indo-Pacific nations, not just the powerful.